It was a quiet evening in a small countryside town, the kind of silence that feels heavy, like something is about to happen. John, a hard-working but struggling farmer, sat outside his small wooden house, staring at the fading sunlight. His hands were rough, his clothes worn out, and his eyes filled with worry. He had only one dream: to see his daughter, Emily, get married with dignity. That very night, the groom's family was coming to visit. In their town, this wasn't just a visit, it was a moment of judgment. The house had to look decent, food had to be prepared, everything had to feel respectable. But John had nothing. No money, no proper food, not even enough to welcome guests. Inside the house, Emily quietly arranged what little they had, pretending everything was fine. But a father always knows. Unable to bear the pressure, John slowly walked toward his field. Maybe I'll find something. After searching for a long time, he found only 3 bottle gourds. Just 3. He picked them carefully as if they were treasures and whispered, "God, this is all I have." Holding on to that small hope, he went to the market. If I can sell these, maybe I can manage something. But life had other plans. A local official walked by. He picked up one gourd and walked away without paying. John tried to speak, but fear stopped him. A few minutes later, a police officer came. He took another gourd and left just like that. Now only one remained. John looked up at the sky, his eyes filled with tears. "Why, God? When I have nothing, why take even this?" Just then, a man approached him. It was the town inspector. He looked at John, then at the single gourd. Selling with just one? Something broke inside John. He told him everything. About his daughter, about the guests, about his helplessness. The inspector listened quietly. Then he said, "Come with me." They went to the official's house. In the kitchen, the gourd was being cut. "Where did this come from?" "From the market." "Did you pay?" Silence. Truth came out. The inspector made him pay $1,000. Then they went to the police station. The officer stood ashamed. He admitted everything. The inspector ordered him to pay another $1,000. Now John had $2,000. It felt unreal. As they stepped outside, fear returned. What if he takes it back? The inspector looked at the last gourd. "So, what will you do with this?" John said softly, "Sir, it's for you." The inspector smiled gently. "No, I don't take gifts. I buy them." He placed another $1,000 into John's trembling hands. "Now you have 3,000. Go home, prepare well, and welcome your guests with pride." John stood there speechless. Tears rolled down his face, not of pain, but of gratitude. As he walked home, he looked up at the sky and whispered, "I thought you forgot me, but you were just waiting for the right time." That night, his home was filled with warmth. Guests were welcomed, food was served, and for the first time, John felt proud. Sometimes life pushes us to the edge, to a place where we feel completely helpless. But that's the moment when help arrives, not from the sky, but through kind people with honest hearts. So if you're struggling right now, don't lose faith, because life has perfect timing, and help always comes when you need it the most.